Hi, I'm Luann Aiken, the garden ambassador here at Tagawa's in Centennial, Colorado. Not long ago, a gardening force of nature from Australia swept into Tagawa's, Jamie Durie by name.
One of my favorite garden centers here on this tour is Tagawa, because they do such an incredible job at giving you the widest variety of plants, the most amount of support, and it's garden centers like this that keep true intelligence in horticulture alive.
Jamie's first book was The Outdoor Room. It's packed full of his favorite design tips.
What you guys need to do is focus on the shape of the plant and where that's going to fit within your design spectrum, and start using these plants the same way you'd use a cushion or a piece of fabric or a color on a wall or whatever it is that you want to paint with. So it's about designing with plants.
Jamie's never shy about poking fun at himself or at the audience.
I worked in Las Vegas with the Dancing Boys, of course, for a few years back in the day, but I was involved in the stage and the set and the costume design. So I'm getting a giggle from the back row there. Were you at the show, sir? It's funny because I recognized you from the front row the last time I saw you.
But then it was back to his principles of garden design, featuring proven winners, the plant line that sponsored his tour.
And I screen out the liabilities and I focus on the assets. I lift the ground so I can get more of a view over there, and then I sink the ground and bring the plants up so I can screen out those liabilities and really turn that area, the same area I'm standing in, into more of a sanctuary. Bang, I've got this an amazing sort of system here where I'm actually feeding from the garden and then feeding my family, and we're all being reconnected with the great garden that we have. Believe me, there's a plant out there that will give you every shape, texture, color, and canopy size that you need to recreate this environment so you all feel like you're in a very intimate zone within your sanctuary.
Jamie's new book is Edible Garden Design. In short, mix your ornamentals with your edibles.
You're not breaking any rules by mixing ornamental plants with edible plants. A lot of people think that the vegetable patch seems to be that forgotten about little patch which is right at the back of the garden. The edible garden can be a part of your ornamental garden that runs all throughout the landscape.
In Edible Garden Design, you can learn about vertical gardening, growing up instead of out. Jamie loved how Tagawa's own Sheila planted a wooden pallet, packing it with veggies, herbs, and flowers.
So I think it's a great way to plant, and obviously a fabulous example of not just upcycling, but creating something that's goodbye fence, hello vertical garden. It's a very exciting thing. Do please think about, having to look at your garden in a different light, look at edibles in a whole new light. You'll place less impact on the agricultural industry. You'll start creating more food out of your own backyard. The kids will be re-energized to get back in there as well.
Too soon, it was time to wrap things up.
I want to thank all my beautiful friends here at Tagawa who did a great job. This stage looks like Las Vegas, but it's growing. I'm right at home.
Of course, there was time for book signings.
And you're an interior designer, huh?
Photo ops.
Good one. Thanks, sweetie.
Thank you.
Sit down, let's do another yearly photo.
And hugs. Tagawa Gardens was happy to host Jamie Durie on his one and only stop in Colorado on this tour. If this live wire of a gardening guru comes back to Tagawa's down the road, we hope you'll join us then too. If you like this video, feel free to share it with a friend, and come see us at TagawaGardens.com for more videos like this. You'll also find us on Facebook and Twitter.